guys, so on the menu today it's Rasta Pasta. These are the seasonings that we will be using. If you know, you know. The jerk seasoning, I always get mild. I don't do hot. I like to enjoy my food, not blow my food and have to keep drinking. No, thank you. Complete seasoning, onion powder, Creole seasoning. This is Slap Your Mama. Usually I'll use either Slap Your Mama or Tony's, the no salt, but I ran out. Garlic powder, ground pepper, and some Himalayan salt if you would like to add a little bit more seasonings in it, but this is all the seasoning we will be using. These are also some ingredients that we are going to use for the Rasta pasta. So I use tricolor rotini, Parmesan cheese, heavy cream, minced garlic. I also have green peppers from my kids' grandmother's garden. So yeah, those are the other things we will need, and I will show you how I put all of this together. You can use whatever noodles you want to use. Like I've seen people use penne, use regular rotini, not the tricolor one, but I just like the tricolor. It's because just once everything comes together, it's the colors. But if I can't find it, I'm not going to stress myself out about it. Trust me, I won't. I'll just grab me another box, either penne or just, just the regular rotini without the tricolor. After you clean your chicken, and please, clean your chicken. Don't ask questions. Please clean your chicken. We're going to put the rest of this pepper in there, whatever I have left in this bottle. Garlic powder. Season how much you want. If you don't want that much, don't put that much. If you want more, put more. But it's just how I season my chicken. Onion powder. Creole, aka Slap Your Mama. And complete. I will add like a dollop of this, the jerk seasoning, once I have it already cooking in there. That's when I'll put this in. Avocado oil, drizzle some at the bottom. On top of my pot, it's used. That's all you can say. We use this pot a lot. It's one of my favorite pots. But yeah, we put olive oil. If you have olive oil, avocado oil. I'm gonna turn the stove on. I have electric, so usually I'll do either 6 or 7, but I'll start at 6 because I'm going to cook the chicken. Usually I'll make my Rasta pasta with chicken and shrimp, but I'm not doing that today because my son, we found out, is allergic to shrimp. So we're just gonna do the chicken this time around. After you're done seasoning your chicken, it should look like this. Again, if you want more, put more. If you want less, put less. But this is pretty much how much seasoning I'll use. Maybe a little less, but this is fine. So then now, put it in the pan. Get everything out. Stir it around. Let it get browned up a little bit. Not a lot. Like I said, I'm going to put a dollop of the jerk seasoning, which I'm going to do right now. Jerk seasoning, I'll use this much. I don't want that much. Trust me, I've done it where I put more than that. Woo! You know, it's spicy. So I've learned my lesson, I think, maybe. I don't know, but yeah, that should be enough. Let it cook a little bit. So it is no longer pink. And then once we're done the chicken, we will move on to the sauce. Chicken should look after a couple minutes. The lighting, you can't really see it, but the jerk is in there. And you see all the goodness at the bottom. Once we take the chicken out, we're not gonna take out what's in there. We're gonna just take the chicken out and then use all the drippings at the bottom. We're gonna leave it on 6. See, I have it on 6. People have gas stoves, just medium, a little above medium. You see all the goodness at the bottom? You do not, I repeat, you do not get rid of that. Just add it to your sauce. It just makes it a whole lot better. What I like to do, I just like to mix it around, but at this time, you see your butter's like getting down in size. I like to lower my eye. I'm not even gonna say my fire because it's not a fire. So I'm just gonna lower it just a little bit because you don't want to put your heavy cream that you're using in a very, 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 very hot pot, because it will, well, you know, I've been told that it will, you know, whatever it does. I don't know. That's what I was told. So, so once it goes down, it should look like this. Get all of that stuff on the side. That's all that goodness of seasoning. From your seasoning that you put on your chicken to your jerk. Oh, Jesus. Yes, just, you know, mix it around a little bit just to make sure all the butter or margarine is melted. Make sure you get the bottom. I know, don't use this kind of spoon. Use a different kind of spoon. I know, I have a lot of them. This is just what I have in my hand right now, so I'm just going to use it. It is what it is. So after you do that, you're going to take your heavy cream, use the whole thing, a whole 16 ounce. If you have the bigger one, obviously use half of it. So just going to pour this in. And you're also going to add the jerk seasoning, a dollop of it, and also all the seasonings you use to season your chicken. Okay, so I'm gonna use about this much. Again, if you want to use more, use more. If you want to use less, but that's what I'm gonna use. And that's just gonna incorporate with the cream. Because watch your cream. Please don't let it overboil. I think that's what it's called, but just watch it. You do not want it to boil crazy. Like, you want a little bit of you know, boiling, because it does thicken up your sauce, and that's what we want. Now we're gonna add the pepper again. And we're gonna add, use the rest of this garlic powder that I have. At this point, I'm gonna use, might as well use the rest of this too. Oh, it's going everywhere. So the rest of this onion powder. Yeah. Then we're gonna use complete. Then we're gonna use Creole. So that's how it should look. That's how your seasoning should look. After, oh wow, what? That's where the onion powder went, all over my stove. But you know, you're just gonna mix it. Again, please put your stove. If you have an electric stove, please use the number 4. I'm sorry, I can't use the number 4. If you have gas, just put it on like medium. If you don't feel that, you know, that good about medium, put on medium low. But me having electric, my love language is cooking. I enjoy it. I love when people are happy once they try my food. I enjoy having people over. That's just like my love language. I love to see people happy after they eat my food. Like, honestly, it brings me so much joy. So this is how your sauce should look. Wow, one more component that I forgot. The Parmesan cheese. I use about half of this. If you want to use that, again, if you want to use more, use more. If you don't, you don't have to. It's up to you. But You know, some people use sharp cheese as well in here with the Parmesan. I may add a little bit of sharp, because I do have some and I have no more Parm. So I've decided to use some sharp. Yes. So I have this in my fridge right now. So I'll probably put, I want to say 1/4 of a cup. I'm not going to put half a cup. That's way too much because we already used the Parm. So I'm going to do 1/4. I'm going to mix the sharp cheddar so it gets incorporated with the cheese sauce. I'm not going to say cheese sauce because it's not a cheese sauce. I'm sorry. Cream sauce. That's my fault. I'm sorry. So just going to incorporate it together. You feel like you mixed it as much as you wanted to mix it, you'll just let it, you know, boil just for a few minutes. As soon as you see it start thickening it up, that's when you can put everything together, start assembling your rasta pasta. I'm so sorry, I forgot to add the minced garlic. I'm so sorry, I totally forgot. I looked on my countertop, I'm like, wow, just wow. So yeah, you can add like a tablespoon of minced garlic if you would like, but it is it should have been done before we once the butter had melted. I should have you know, did the minced garlic and the green peppers, but it's okay. It's all doing the same thing. It's not messing up the recipe. So I added a tablespoon of minced garlic. Now I'm adding green peppers. You can add green, red, yellow, orange, onions, whatever you want. But this is what I like, okay? So green peppers it is. So since we are waiting for it to come up to a boil, not a boil, but a soft boil, it should cook the peppers and the garlic. So, you know, it didn't mess anything up, you know. It would have messed it up if I didn't put it in. So, it's fine. You can take me nowhere. Like, what? I feel like I fed the stovetop. You know, I seasoned it. There you go. Seasoned it. Because why is the onion powder here but not here? Like, what? So, I just changed the temp on the eye of the stovetop to medium. So basically number 5, because it's not doing anything. It's just sitting here, but it is thickening up. Because look at it. It's getting there. It's a little looser than I like, but I just want it a little bit more thicker because I don't want it too thick. And then once I put the noodles in, it'll just suck it up, and you won't have any of this cream sauce left. Because, you know, sometimes, you know, when you make spaghetti, because that's happened to me where I only put like 1 jar of spaghetti sauce in my meat. So by the time I put the meat on the noodles, it's like nothing. It disappeared. Like the noodles just sucked it right up. So I don't want this too thick. But again, it's your preference. If you like it a little thicker, you don't like it loose, that's up to you. You know, some people make it looser, some make it thicker. It's all about preference. It's the way you want to make your rasta pasta. Everybody makes rasta pasta different. Some people use different pasta noodles. Some people use different proteins. Some people don't put peppers, or some people do, but put way more than what I did. Some people put onions. Their seasonings might be different. Again, it's what you like. And I have not received a complaint about my rasta pasta. It's actually been requested by my 18-year-old son. Like, he's been asking me for rasta pasta for I don't know how long, and I just keep procrastinating. And I'm just like, you know what? I have all this stuff here. Like, I did not have to go out to buy anything. So I said, you know what? Since I already have everything, I might as well just cook it. Okay, this is how you pretty much want it. I'm sorry, I just like to do the sides. But you see that? How it's sticking a little bit? You see it? Let me see, hold on. Oh, hello. Right there, there you go. See how it's sticking? That's when you know that it is the thickest you want it to be, because you do not want it to stick to the bottom, and that's just doing too much. So yeah, now it's time to put everything together. So I'm gonna bring back the pot that I used to boil the pasta in. Here goes the pasta. I drained the water out already. It's kind of hard with one hand, I'm sorry. So you just break the pasta down. If you didn't overcook it, trust me, you can tell when you overcook the noodles. They don't even hold their shape anymore. They're just like a little mushy. So now we add the pasta back in. We add the chicken. And we add the broccoli. Sorry, but I forgot to tell you guys in the beginning, but yeah. Broccoli, fresh broccoli. And then we add the sauce now. Sorry about all the noise. I'm so sorry. Turn the eye off, and then we just pour it down in here. Get all that in there. So now we're just gonna mix it. And if I was using the shrimp, and if you do decide that you do want to use the shrimp with the chicken, you would just season it the way we season the chicken. You will season the shrimp, and I do use blackened seasoning on my shrimp as well. I don't use too much of it though, because it is, to me, spicy. So I would just season the shrimp ahead of time. I season that before I even start cooking, because I don't want to have to worry about it when I'm like making the cream sauce or like boiling the pasta noodles, and get distracted by that and, you know, mess up my meal. So at that point, when we put the cream sauce in, I will put the shrimp in and let the heat from the food basically cook the shrimp. And I will just leave it in there, and I will mix it around a couple times like I'm doing now. And then I will just put the lid on it so the shrimp can just like thoroughly cook. But I do not cook it beforehand, because I do not want rubbery shrimp. But yeah, this is how your Rasta pasta should look after. Now you can see it. You see what I mean about the sauce though? Like, you have to make sure it's a little looser, because it just sucks it right up. And there's like none on the bottom. Sometimes I make a little bit more because of this reason, but that's all the heavy cream I had. So if you do want to use just a, you know, maybe a 1/4 cup more, that's up to you. But we like it this way, because even for leftovers, when you warm it up, it like breaks down the sauce a little bit, I guess you can say. And then it's not, you know, looking like this. It does. This is, trust me, this is how it should look. But you know, sometimes when you warm it up, it doesn't, you know, come out how it came out the first day. It just depends. But yeah, this is how your Rasta pasta should look.